Yellowstone in the winter is my absolute favorite time of year. It's so magical seeing the vast amount of snow on the landscape. And the wolf watching here goes unmatched. The behavior is so much more interesting and intense in the winter months, as opposed to the summer when they're only active really in the early mornings and late evenings. I'm a biological science technician for the Yellowstone Wolf Project, which basically just means I'm a wolf biologist in the park, and my day looks like waking up at the very crack of dawn and driving around throughout the park listening for the radio signals that are being emitted from our collared wolves. I love watching wolves. This is no longer a job for me, but super fun. I come out every single day, even on my days off. It makes me super excited to see them, especially because I spend thousands of hours watching them, that I know them. So it's fun to see what they're doing. It's exciting to see how they're kind of growing up and where they'll end up next. And then probably the most important part of my day is education and showing people wolves for the very first time. Wolves are extremely controversial out west, so it's important for me to let people know why they're important to have in the ecosystem and how they benefit the landscape. I've been very fortunate to be selected as Conservation Nation's very first inaugural fellow. Prior to this, I was working a full-time job in Yellowstone while volunteering simultaneously with the Yellowstone Wolf Project in hopes of becoming a full-time permanent technician with the project. I was lucky enough to be paired up with some of the team members with Conservation Nation, and they were able to provide funding for me for an entire year for the Yellowstone Wolf Project, and now I have a full-time permanent job with them. When I was growing up, I didn't really have anyone to look up to that looked like me in the conservation field. I spent some time with a lot of kids from inner cities who, after a day with me, they want to be me, which is exciting, and it's exciting for the future generations coming through. I would have never imagined being able to work at a place like Yellowstone National Park and getting to work with such an important, sexy carnivore. This was my dream job. This is a lot of people's dream jobs. I get paid to show people wolves and spend my time in Yellowstone. So I've been so lucky, and I'm so grateful to Conservation Nation. They have changed my life, and I will forever be indebted.